Hi everybody, this is Richard Jackson, marketingjerk.com. Alright, today's question actually came in from an email subscriber. Now, this guy said he believes that money can equal more happiness. I told him, I don't think this is true. I remember back in the day, alright, that there was these people, alright, they were called slaves, and all they wanted to do was get free. That's all they wanted to do. They wanted freedom. They could care less if you would give them $1 million. They didn't care about that. They just wanted to get free. So in their case, no, money wouldn't make them happy. They didn't want any money. They just wanted to get free. They wanted to hop that fence. They wanted to walk that railroad, the Underground Railroad, and they wanted freedom. Anyway, they wanted freedom. That's all they wanted. So I don't think that money can make you happy. I really don't. Princeton and Harvard did a report back in 2006, and they said that once you reach a certain financial threshold, the happiness starts to decline. Okay? The happiness declines. It lowers. So what they found was from $5,000 up to $50,000. Yes, you're making a huge jump, and that's $50,000 a year. $5,000 a year to $50,000 a year. You're making a huge jump. Of course, that's gonna make you happy. You're gonna be able to afford bills. You're gonna be able to pay for stuff. You can go to the strip club if you want to and not really care. You can do this stuff when you go from that threshold, that small threshold, which is actually a large threshold. But what they found is once you go from $100,000 a year to $1 million, there's not that much difference. Okay, at $100,000 a year, you can afford all the nice things America and the world has to offer. Okay, you don't need anything else. You really don't need anything else. From 100,000 to $1 million. But here's the point. This is the big point. In order to go from $100,000 a year to $1 million a year, you have to work like 1,000 times harder. So technically, it's counterproductive, people. You're not going to be that happy if you're working 1,000 times harder. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why, me personally, I just want to get this money now. Alright? Get it while I'm young. 25 years old. I'm like halfway between young and old. At least that's what I feel. So my readers and my viewers, if you guys out there that's like 50, 60, I know you're old, but you can still get money. You can still get what guap, that cheddar, that cheese, get it, man. Get it. Get the money while you can. But don't spend your whole life worrying about being rich. That's not what it's about, alright? Being rich is not going to make you happy. Have you guys heard of those people that have millions and millions of dollars and they commit suicide? They're like, man, wow, this guy is stupid, man. No, he wasn't happy. He was extremely upset with his life and his current situation. Although he had all the money in the world, he was mad. It doesn't bring happiness, alright? And that's what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. It doesn't bring happiness. So, in your life, you should pursue things that are fun. Pursue a life of meaning, alright? That's when you find the true happiness. That's when you find the true happiness. When you pursue a life of meaning. Do something with yourself that's going to make you live and die. In that period that you lived, it was great. You lived it honorably. You did something with meaning and purpose, alright? You didn't just live like a lot of people do nowadays. You didn't just live. You did something with yourself, alright? You made something of yourself. Don't be that bum sitting at home not doing anything. No, you get out there and make changes. You make friends, do things for your family. You become important. You become important. Alright? That's how you live a life of happiness and fulfillment. Alright? It's like a book. And you want each chapter of that book to be better than the last. Alright? Remember that. Ultimately, you want the very last chapter which in our terms, life terms, means death. And that was just my kid, if you just heard that scream. Anyway, okay. You want the very last chapter of that book, which means you died, you expired, you passed on. Okay, we all do. You want that chapter. Once you're dead, you want to be like, man, people on this earth, they're saying like, man, you know, that guy or girl really did something important. You know, I was like, I want to be like him. Yeah, you know, and that's what you want to do with yourself. So remember, one of the greatest rappers of all time, Biggie Smalls, said, more money, more problems. He was telling the truth. People, look here. Look at me deeply in the eyes. Do not waste your life trying to get money. You get the money now, you get it fast, and you get out of there. Alright? You take the money that you have. Hopefully you have a lot. Alright? And you set yourself up in a way that this money keeps on coming. But I don't want you to spend your whole life depending on money. You don't want to do that. Make money work for you. Use money in a way that will make you happy and let you have fun. Because that's what it boils down to. Money cannot make you happy. Money does not equal happiness. It never will. So, with that being said, a lot of you might not believe me. I know a lot of you are going to have something to say, but that's alright. What I want you to do is go below, go down to the comments, and write something. Now, I don't care what you write, because I've been called a jerk by a lot of people, and I really don't care, you know. I make my money, and that's just what I do. I don't depend on my money. I have my kids, I have my family, I have my friends, and you know, I look good, so the ladies love me. Anyway, that's what I do. But I want you guys to comment on what you think about this whole situation. Does money make you happy? Does money equal happiness? And whatnot. I'm going to leave because if you can't hear, my kids are out there acting crazy. So you guys comment and let me know. I don't want to hear no crazy stuff, because I will be responding back to it. So comment. See you guys later. Bow.